Today's Sunday, and I'm 6 days out from my competition. I'm not going to lie and say I feel amazing. I'm not going to say that I don't feel the effects of this prep, because I do. The strain of prep has gotten to me, and I feel everything. But it's peak week, and this is the time that we need to push. I tried really hard this prep to avoid neglected people and relationships that I care about. Today, Sunday, June 3rd, was just a perfect reminder of balance. Today I had an amazing workout. I got to take a little bit of a break from work.
You was my shorty
Hung out with my parents, hung out with my girlfriend, watched the Cavs game, and honestly, it was just the Sunday that I needed. Welcome to day 2 of the vlog. Today is a unique day because I actually have to eat 400 grams of carbs. I'm very, very excited. It's 7:50 in the morning right now. I'm getting an early start, and I'm gonna show you an early start to my eating, I guess. Normally I don't eat till later, but I've got 4 egg whites, 4 slices of maple turkey bacon, 2 slices of this brown sugar cinnamon bread that I got yesterday. I bought this literally for today because this is so delicious. And then I got 2 servings of this Annie's Cocoa Bunnies. There's 2 grams of fiber per serving, 4 grams of fiber in here, 44 carb. And I used half a cup of almond milk, kind of hoarding, still measuring out that and just trying to use very little. And that's it. That's gonna be my breakfast. I am very, 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 very excited to eat this. We just had the most useless
road trip, hour-plus long road trip in the world. I essentially wanted to change it up today. I wanted to go to a different gym. I wanted to go to the BFit gym that my buddy Carlos owns so I could sweat. There's no AC, it's like a heat box. It's my push day. I would look super vascular, super crazy because of the heat. And we drove, spent 50 minutes driving in the worst traffic. And then found out we were still half an hour away and the traffic only got worse. So we turned back. Now we're here at Alphalete and we're gonna lift. But talk about like a mood killer. I was super excited, super down, got my pre-workout in the back, and we have a freaking nail in the tire, and the freaking letter on the Range Rover popped off, the V. It hasn't been the best morning. I feel good energy. I slept a lot of hours. We watched Jurassic World last night and passed out. And then slept like 7.5 hours. I've got a scoop of pre, scoop of the creatine size product, and then a scoop of the BCA. I am still taking creatine, 5 grams a day, and we're gonna hop into this push workout. We're not going too heavy. We're not trying to hit any PRs. We're literally just trying to avoid injury, to pump blood into the muscle. We're just trying to get the movements in, guys, right now. So that's what we're gonna do. Enjoy. What's going on, family? Welcome back to the commentary. If you're enjoying the video so far, right this very moment, just please go hit that thumbs up button. We would really appreciate it. It helps the channel out. And now we're gonna get to the main topic of this voiceover, which is gonna be peak week. This term peak week, man, we hear it thrown around all the time, and peak week is essentially the week leading up to your event, whether that be a physique show or a bodybuilding show or a wedding, or like the last day that you want to submit your summer shredding entry if you did like an online competition. It's a day that you want to look your best, right? You have a peak week, and then you have your quote unquote show day or your event on Saturday normally, right? Now, I think that people hear that term and they think that something magical comes along with it. They think that something crazy is going to happen on that last week. And I think that just overall what I'm trying to say is that peak week is overhyped. Do not believe the hype. Do not think anything crazy is gonna happen or drastically change with your body. You've been working for 12 weeks and then you think 1 week is gonna completely change everything. That's not gonna happen. So nothing magical is gonna happen. The key to a successful end date and show day and physique is getting ready early, giving yourself enough time. Don't slack off. If you're dieting for 12 weeks, don't slack off the first 11. That's where majority of the work is going to be put in. I'm a big believer that you don't want to change too much on your peak week. You have all these variables. You have your water intake, your sodium, you have the foods you're eating, the food groups, right? And if you look good, like you don't want to change too much. The more you change, the more your body has to sort of adapt to, and it's just sort of unpredictable. So I'm going to talk about 5 key points here that I am kind of doing this week for my peak week. And if you guys saw in that beginning clip, the cinematic thing that Nabil did, I had a quick call with Jeff Nippard, a good friend of mine, and I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you guys about that specific prep, like my specific preps of like Friday and Saturday show day later on in the next video. But today we're gonna talk about number 1, water intake. Water. I am currently having about 2 gallons per day, maybe a little bit more. I know that sounds like a lot because it is a lot, but I am consciously literally grabbing 2 gallon jugs per day just so I can measure. And honestly, like having the gallon jug is really helping me get the intake in. I would say majority of prep, I was at like 1.5 gallons. So I'm just trying to have a little bit more this week. It's helping me stay full, stay hydrated, and continue flushing everything out my body. I am going to keep my water intake consistent through the week. And Saturday, I'm going to have a very slight manipulation, which is the show day, which I'm pretty much going to sort of limit my water 3 hours, 4 hours out from when I step on stage. Number 2 is going to be sodium. A lot of people want to manipulate sodium and change their intake like peak week. Personally, I'm going to keep everything consistent. I don't want to see any spikes or changes in my sodium intake. I've been doing the same thing for 11 weeks. I don't want my 12th week to be anything crazy or random. So sodium is going to stay consistent. Number 3, we're going to talk about dairy. I've included dairy in my diet essentially the whole entire prep. But with that said, my yogurts and just all my dairy sources, my fat-free cheese and all that, I'm cutting that out this week. I've already limited it a lot. It's kind of been tapering down, but this week I just don't want to have anything. It does kind of bloat me a little bit, and this week I'm just trying to avoid the foods that I know bloat me. With that said, I'm also avoiding my Walden Farms, my butter spray. I'm avoiding any diet sodas. I'm really limiting down the energy drinks, and again, just anything that bloats me. Number 4, I want to talk about cardio. So this week, which is my peak week, I'm 6 days out, 5 days out, 4 days out. I'm keeping everything high 7 days, 6 days, 5 days. I'm kind of tapering down though. So as I'm getting closer to Saturday, I'm tapering down the cardio, 45 minutes and 40 minutes, 30, and honestly by Friday, I'm like the day before, I'll maybe do 20 minutes, just something really light. The last thing I want to talk about is stress. trying not to be stressed out this week, guys. I know you may be nervous for the event that you have. I'm nervous, I'm stressed out. Like, I want to bring my best package, so I am just trying not to stress. When I talked to Jeff, he actually recommended to stop weighing myself. It's just going to stress me out mentally. I've already done all the work. You look great. You've put the time in. And so this last little week, if weighing yourself stresses you out every single day, and if that dictates you having a good or bad day, then don't weigh yourself. Those are just 5 basic tips to start thinking about, because I'm, again, a week ahead of you guys on this like timeline that we're doing. So enjoy the rest of the vlog. Thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up. We'll see you later. All right, guys, finished up the push workout. Again, it's Monday. We're 5 days out from the show, and that was like the worst workout I've had in the last few weeks for sure. I wanted to just stimulate the muscles and do the best I could, which I did. It just sucks, like, just having terrible workout. I feel like halfway through every set, or like 5-6 reps in every set, no matter what weight I was doing, I just like fatigue, and I feel like I can't push anymore, and I feel my muscles like want to give out. Peak week, this is where our body is the lowest it's going to be, and like I said, today I have 400 carbs. I'm going to go over my whole like layout of the week probably in the next video, but honestly, it's a lot of, today's kind of like a test day at 400, and so in order to, I'm trying to space my carbs out, so I'm not just eating 300 carbs later tonight. So I woke up early and got some in. Now it's 12:30, I'm gonna get some in. So we're about to stop at the gas station and get a little snack. We've set our launch date to June 23rd, which is a Saturday. For men, we're launching 6 premium joggers, including the black camo with the white 3D print. Premium jackets, we have our new navy and charcoal jogger, so like our cotton-based jogger that we had, the most recent ones we launched, 2 new colorways. We also have a full premium range of tops, so we're gonna have new crew necks, we're gonna have long sleeves and a brand new cutoff available in all new colors, and that's it for men. Oh, then 5 board shorts. And then for women, we're gonna have premium joggers, multiple colors, brand new. We're gonna have new normal joggers, the cotton-based one. We're gonna have wraparound bras, new colors. We're gonna have mesh bras, new colors. And we're gonna have black Revival leggings. Finally, like a solid black, really nice pair as a staple piece. We possibly are gonna have model tops for women or restock in new colors, but we can't commit to that one just yet. That may or may not come in. So everything else is confirmed. June 23rd, 10 a.m. Central. We good. The warehouse is packed right now because that little black jogger restock we did. But yeah, we're gonna go back to blah 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 and do blah blah blah. I am a very happy man right now because I am having 2 servings of cereal while cooking my pasta. I love pasta. Because I'm like eating carbs while making carbs. Like, what? So many carbs. Okay, for my next meal, I have 3 servings of organic penne pasta with 6 ounces of 96.4 ground beef. My asparagus I cooked the other day, the leftovers right there. It's super jumbo asparagus, so that'll be my meal. This puts me at a lot of carbs. I know, like 300 and something already. 326, so I've got about 75 grams of carbs left for the day. If you want to go to the movies in the next 1 to 2 weeks, and you feel like there's not much to watch, you've already seen Avengers, you've already seen Deadpool, stop. There's a movie called Upgrade. So good. So good. It's like action, it's cool, it's unique. It's like, yeah, it's really cool. So go watch it. Getting mentally prepared for my cardio session today. This is my last day at 45 minutes. So I'm pumped to be done. This next meal is super basic. I've just got 4 ounces of grilled chicken and 1 cup of white rice, which is 158 grams of basmati. I'm almost out of macros. I finished up my cardio. I did 45 minutes today. As you can see, I'm literally drenched in sweat directly under this light that I have here in the house. I'm so disgustingly sweaty. Had about 350-ish grams of carbs. Felt really flat at the gym today, but I'm hoping these carbs kind of start kicking in tomorrow and get into my system for later this week. Here's triceps. See the lines kind of coming that way. That's like the final sort of stages that I know I'm like as lean as I should be. Right there. All right, so to finish off my macros today, I have 1 full container of blackberries. This is gonna put my totals at 189 protein, 397 carb, 30 fiber, and 49 grams of fat. If you guys noticed today, I wasn't having a ton of vegetables. I wasn't having a lot of volume or diet sodas or Walden Farms pancake syrup, Powerade Zeros, anything that sort of bloats me up, I'm staying away from because I'm pretty much trying to mimic my day today and do it on Friday, but with a little bit more carb. So I'll probably be hitting like 450 to 550. I have to feel it out on Friday, but I'm trying to stay away from a ton of fiber. I'm still drinking a ton of water, and so I don't want to like bloat up and spill over and be really bloated and look like that on stage. So right now I actually feel pretty good. I spaced my food out pretty well today, I thought. Waking up early, I kind of had carbs throughout the day and got majority in earlier in the day, and I think that's what I'm gonna do on Friday as well. So yeah, that's what my macros finished off at. That's what I'm doing. I'm excited to enjoy this little sweet treat, Mother Nature, and that'll be the night. So we'll see you guys tomorrow morning with a Q&A that me and Heidi are gonna do. Just kidding, I have just decided to do a little bit more white rice. I'm feeling really good, and I don't know, I want to experiment. So I'm gonna do 1 more cup of rice, which will put my carbs at 442 for the day. Just wanted to note that for scientific purposes. To end this video, we're actually gonna do kind of like a unique Q&A, or at least unique in my opinion. I've had Nabil pick out 15 couple questions for me and Heidi, and neither of us have seen the questions at all. He's gonna take Heidi into a room, ask her all the questions, and then he's gonna take me in the room separately afterwards and ask me the same exact questions, and we're gonna compare the answers that we give the camera. Can we confirm there's like no prepping? Nabil completely picked random questions.
We don't know.
We have no idea what they're gonna be, but we have to answer every single one. So enjoy the rest of the vlog. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoy this, and we'll see you in the next one.
How do you keep this spark alive in the relationship?
I think words of affirmation is
Have great sex.
like telling each other that you care and that you love them.
Don't be predictable.
Like little surprise texts like, I'm so in love with you.
Do something randomly. At least once a month, do something. It doesn't have to be expensive. Go like do a kind act. Like go get her favorite candy at the store.
You know, like leaving a little note or cooking the person's food.
Constantly remind yourself to not get lazy in a relationship.
Like those like little like gifts, you know, but not really being gifts. Lately, because summer's starting, we haven't really been able to like go on as many dates as we would want to, but just like once a week or every 2 weeks, stuff like that. I really enjoy that.
Marriage.
What about it?
Right now, it's not really.
Have you guys thought about it? Have you guys talked about it?
We have both like definitely talked about it, thought about it. I've told him, I'm like, I don't put a timeline on things like marriage.
I think that we're both in a place where we're like really, really happy. Should be moving in kind of soon, hopefully.
Obviously, I do want that one day, but I'm just not one of those people that has to get married by a certain age because I feel like that can put pressure on relationships. I don't have a number to be married by. Everything's
booming, and we both want the best for each other. We both want each other to succeed on their own and like have a lot going on and reach our goals, and then, you know, maybe one day.
What's been your biggest challenge as a couple?
Oh, Nabil, these are good.
Right.
Honestly, probably in the beginning when we first started dating, there was just a lot.
First date was made public. We tried to hide our hanging out so we could actually get to know each other and not let social media dictate like if we actually liked each other or not. And I honestly thought that she was just gonna see how stressful and difficult it was gonna be trying to even like hang out and see if there was any sort of interest in me, that I 100% thought she was gonna ditch the idea and put her shield up and just like endured everything that came away for months and months and months and months for me, while like we were still like figuring each other out and like falling in love, like all this stuff, and going on more dates and trips and stuff. I don't know, it just showed me so much about her. Thank you for sticking with me from the beginning. You can't let anyone from the outside dictate how you and this person actually connect. Things happen, man. Life happens. People meet, and sometimes people click, and you can't really control that so much. And you have to just be able to sideline the outside, shield it out, focus on y'all two, build that, and if it goes somewhere, it goes somewhere.
I never dealt with like hate and the internet like going crazy like that. Whereas I think he has like a time or two. So he's kind of like, you just have to ignore it. And then, so once we kind of got over that, it was just like, oh, okay, well, we went through that. So we can go through anything now.
What have you learned from past relationships?
What have I learned from past relationships?
To, I guess, have more in common with the person that you're dating.
You grow as a person over years. Like, I'm not the same person I was when I was 18, 19, 20. I have learned that for me personally, I think what's different about like me and Heidi versus any relationship I've had in the past, even like in high school and stuff, is that I used to tend to date girls that were total opposites of me, or at least very opposite as far as like personality and dynamic, and they say opposites attract, and I think that's true. But in the big picture, like, we are very similar.
He plays guitar, I play piano.
We both love business, we love art.
We're both driven, we're both motivated, and really having a lot in common like that means so much, because you really enjoy the time that you spend together. It's not, you know, I'm not forcing him to do something, he's not forcing me to do something all the time, and you're just kind of like not really enjoying that time. And you don't have to have everything in common, because that would be kind of boring.
We have a lot of similarities, but we also have like smaller differences in personality, which I feel like is perfect. That big picture similarity is so crucial, and I think I need that.
More common denominators so that you enjoy the time. You know, like Christian and I will go to a Metallica concert and we're both like on top of the world. I think if you find someone, it's like a night and day difference. For me anyway, not everyone's like that. I just love that Christian and I enjoy a lot of the same things.
Biggest pet peeve about each other?
I feel like Nabil's enjoying this way too much. Let me just sip my coffee. Christian's like weighing himself like 5 times a day right now.
At points, I'm like, stop being so positive.
But it's part of summer shredding, and I'm just kind of like, stop worrying so much about the scale.
Like, she'll look for the best in every situation, but sometimes I just want to bitch, man. I want to nag. There's like certain moments, she hits this like point where she'll just like, blah, like do it with me. But I definitely nag more than her. But she's all, even like when I'm just like, oh God, she's like, oh, how can I, like, what's going on? I'm like, no, just let me nag with me. Just lay here and bitch with me. Like,
He doesn't have like crazy pet peeves that stick out to me, but also like we don't live together 24/7.
I think people think that she's like, kind of like puts this on where she's like happy and so like go-lucky and all that stuff, but that's Heidi. That is Heidi. If you guys met her family and everything, like, you would see like she's born and raised in a small North Pole, Alaska. Like, the whole family's so happy, and it's like rated G. Like, I just hope that I don't say a curse word like in that household.
If it's not a good thing, like he'll complain about it, but really it's not that back to summer. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I have to think of a better one. What's a pet peeve?
I mean, the weighing themselves is a pretty good one.
It's crazy. It's just Heidi, man. Just super positive, which I like. But at times, in certain moments where I'm just like laying on the ground dead, I just want her to like be negative with me for a second, you know?
Kids.
Oh man, guys,
when do you guys plan on having alpha bunnies?
What?
Oh man.
I don't know.
Dude, I would say
I want 1 kid, like possibly 2 if that was something that we both wanted. Again, I don't have like a set timeline on it or anything.
I hate timelines. I'm not even with marriage, like, I don't have a deep dying desire to like go and fill out some paperwork and get a ring, because I feel like I'm so happy and I'm committed right now. I'm not gonna go cheat on Heidi. I'm not gonna do anything stupid. I definitely do want kids one day though, and I see myself having kids, and I see like a big backyard, like a pool and Nala, and like a lot of space, like running around and stuff. Was it like a timeline? What was the question?
I always said like to have a kid when I'm like 35-ish.
Within like 8 years or so. 7 to 10 year like time frame. I don't know.
But if I went over that, I wouldn't be like upset or anything because I'm not trying to pop out 6 kids or anything like that. One day is what I usually say. I'm 29, okay? I have time.
I don't know, I'm not ready right now. I live too selfish of a lifestyle right now. There's no way I could handle it right. I mean, I could handle it, but it's not something I want to handle right now. I need to put more work in, set myself up. I don't want money to ever be a worry or a stress or anything like that by the time I have kids. I want that to just be like set, done. Like I put my freaking time in, now I can enjoy this time with my kids. You know what I mean? I want to be able to go to the game. I want to be able to do this and not have to be grinding and working and having to film videos every, you know what I mean? Like I want to put that effort in now, set myself up, set the family up, and then be able to comfortably like enjoy that time.
How important is masculinity and femininity in your relationship?
That's a weird question.
More about like who's more dominant.
Oh, who's more dominant? Okay.
Every situation.
Okay, well, I feel like
I'm the man.
we're both kind of alphas. And so when we first started dating, you know, I was kind of like, I'm the boss. And he was like, I'm the boss.
I don't like my ass being touched.
I feel like he is definitely like the man, the more like dominant one. But no, I feel like we're equal. I feel like we're equal. When it comes to like more like masculine, manly, obviously Christian is delicious and manly and masculine. Like he doesn't see himself above me and I don't see myself above him. Like we're both just kind of like we're equal.
I wear the fucking pants. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. I'm like looking at Beal in the eye. In the bedroom, I'm the fucking man.
But he's definitely more of the manly one.
Great answer. The weirdest thing you like about him?
He is super goofy. You guys really don't see it on camera. You don't, because sometimes like I'll put stuff on my Instagram story if he lets me. But he'll do just like stupid noises, or he'll like crawl on the ground and make these weird sounds, and like I don't know. I love that he is such like a serious person, like especially when it comes to business, and like in the videos if he's like, hey guys, okay, we're gonna be going over this and this and this, and but like off the camera he's super goofy, a lot of fun. It makes stupid sounds and noises just to make me laugh, and that's probably one of my favorite things about him. He acts like an idiot sometimes.
Who said I love you first?
So only because like I feel like everyone thinks I did everything first, but actually Christian did everything first. So Christian actually reached out to me multiple times in the beginning, and I was just kind of like, no. But he was persistent. And then Christian brought up like dating, like actually like putting a title on it. We actually just had our 1.5-year anniversary. We were just like, oh, it's been 1.5 years, cool, and happy anniversary. But he's the one that asked me about our relationship. I was never like, hey, what are we? What's going on? He was kind of like, be my girlfriend. I was like, okay. And then when it came to saying I love you, I kind of knew early on, but I was like, no, it's too soon to feel this. Why am I feeling this? No. And like trying to like suppress it. Like, no, I shouldn't say this. It's too soon. But we're in the Caymans and we were on the beach, and Christian was like, let's go down to the beach and let's go like stare up at the stars. I'm like, okay, cool. And so we're like laying on the thing, and I'm laying on his chest, and I feel his heart. It's just like going 1,000,000 miles per hour. And I'm like, gosh, your heart's beating so fast. He's kind of like, yeah. And then I knew he was gonna say it because the way he was acting, like he was just acting like super nervous. And then he was just like, I love you. And I was like, and so I was like, should I wait? Should I wait like a day or two to say it back? But I said it back because I did love him. So, yep, he said it first, and then I said it like right after.